Good evening, everyone. Country Flyboy here, and today we're back in American Truck Simulator. This time we're going to Vegas. We're going to pick up the trailer here at Dock 7. Yep, this is ours. I thought we got the long trailer today. Not a lot of room in this here dock, but we'll have to spin it around. Right on back. Brake set. Neutral. Alright, we've picked the trailer up. Okay, we're taking 33,500 pounds worth of furniture for Walbert, heading to Las Vegas. The final destination is a place called Charge. We need to be there by 4:20 p.m. It is currently 6:57 a.m. So we have about 10 hours essentially. Alright, this is a 6-hour trip right up I-15. That does look to be the fastest way. Yeah, because that's not a... You can't... It's not an intersection there. Yeah. Alright. That's going to be the fastest way. We have a full tank worth of gas, so we shouldn't have to worry about refueling. It should be a straight shot. And we'll have to get a hotel once we get there, because we ain't got a sleeper cab. Alright. Let's get on out of here. Put her in second, release the brake first, then try to go. And we'll pull out as straight as we can at first. And turn. Ain't really got a trailer next to us, so we got plenty of room. Alrighty, yeah. Alright, turn the flashers off, and we'll be making a left. Installed a couple of new mods in addition to the trucks I have, which is, again, the Freightliner Classic, Peterbilt 389, and a Volvo V&L something or other. Also installed both of Jazzy Cat's traffic mods, which is civilian cars and trucks, so we'll see a lot more variety of traffic on the road with us. There's also a police mod in here that it changes the variety of police that you see. So we'll see other units. We'll see some units roll in code 3. Alright. I'm going to go down to 4th for that. Trying to take off at a 6th and it just ain't working. Sun coming up. Leaving Los Angeles, heading for Vegas. I'm sure this is a pretty popular road trip in real life. Now, I want to talk a bit about frame rate. The frame rate does fluctuate a bit in this game. Right now it's getting right at 60 frames per second. Once I get into the cities, it does tend to drop down into the 40s. And there are a few places in the games, just north of LA, there seems to be a massive frame spike where the frames will just die completely. Nobody's coming. And I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's loading in the city, it's the only thing I can reckon, but it happens when you're leaving too. And I don't think I'm the only one getting that. It's... I'm in lower gear, get up this hill. Even lower than that. Even lower than that. All the way back down to 7th. Come on. My flashers on. We're going under 30 now. Come on, baby. Might need to splurge on a more powerful engine when we get leveled up. We're at level 12 now. I've done some driving on this profile since the last video, but mostly I got two profiles running. I got this profile and the multiplayer profile. I've been trying to level that profile up to get a truck, and I actually just got it up to where it can actually get another truck. I bought the same as this one, but I bought one with an actual sleeper cab just to have some difference. Gave it a different paint job too. 7th, heading downhill now. I need to make an adjustment real quick. Steering sensitivity can drop down a little bit. Just a little bit, not much. That's better. I got a red light. Who puts freaking red lights on the interstates? We're on I-15 right now. Is that a thing in the West Coast? That they actually have red lights on the interstates? That doesn't make much sense. You don't want the interstate traffic to stop flowing. And yeah, I've noticed there are stop signs at red lights in this game. Now you can clearly tell the designers they went with more generic style of approaching it as opposed to trying to recreate things exactly. But it's not, it's really uncommon, but it's not impossible to find a red light with a stop sign in real life. I have seen them. They usually happen when they put a red light up and just forgot to take the sign down. Or if the sign's temporary, or the light's temporary out, or what have you. It's not common, but I have seen it. And the rule is, if you come up to a red light that has a stop sign, the light is what you follow. You essentially ignore the sign if there is a light. However, if the light is out of service, then the sign functions, because if a red light is out of service, you treat it as a four-way stop. Wonder how many people know that. Do we need to pull in the wait station? We're going to a different state. It's not making us. Oh, that's not an actual wait station. It's a gas station. Alright, let's get up to 55 and we'll get to cruising. Heading into Vegas. I can't get over car. Sorry. Alright. Put it in 11th gear and we are cruising. Passing through Barstow now. So there's some fun trivia to play around with when you want to mess with your friends at the next party. Give them some highway trivia. It's well known in the US that you can make a right turn on a red light, unless there is a sign posted. However, there is one circumstance where you can make a left turn on a red light. So that bit of trivia, ask your friends at the next party, what is the one circumstance where you can make a left turn on a red light? I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. It actually makes sense when you think about it. We're going to double shift down to 9th here to get up this hill. Oh, look, hot air balloons. Isn't that nice? Alright, to answer the question, the one time you can turn left at a red light is if you are on a one-way road and turning onto a one-way road. That's the one time you can make a left on a red light. There are these hot air balloons here. Got over to give these vehicles time to work in. Yeah, if there's one big complaint about this game, it's probably the AI. I've been watching other people's videos and just playing the game myself. Definitely the AI is the biggest flaw with this game. It's been worked on since release, but at release I could tell it was essentially the same AI as Euro Truck Simulator. And oh god, they just did not work on these American roads very well. They've improved it somewhat, but yeah, AI could use some work. The biggest complaint is they do not know how to merge. They cannot merge for shit, and that is so annoying. You do not come to a stop on the on-ramp, not unless you absolutely have to. Do not come to a stop on an on-ramp. You accelerate and you work in with traffic. They're supposed to either get over or let you work in if they can't get over. Got automatic retarder kicking in on this truck. That's nice. When we cross into Nevada, the speed limit will jump up because the speed limit is 55 for trucks in California, even if the road speed is 65. That's why we're getting passed all the darn time. But once we get into Nevada, which we should be doing shortly, we can jump right on up to like 80 or something like that. This truck's not going to go 80. I think the most we're going to get out of this is 65. If even that. We're pulling a bit of a heavy trailer today. So yeah, AI. My other complaint is when you come up to intersections, specifically the more complex ones that actually have left turn lanes on them, all those lanes go at once. It's this. Not a lot of games did this. I was actually surprised to see GTA 5 of all games. Ooh, look, we discovered Prim, and we are in Nevada now. I was actually surprised to see GTA 5 model this, where when you have more complex intersections like that, drop down a gear so we can accelerate a little faster here. The turning lanes will go first. They'll get the turning lanes through, then they'll open up all the other lanes. We can turn our lights off rather than them on. And I really wished American Truck Simulator modeled that, because it sucks to sit at a freaking... There's an airplane. What we got here looks like a 767. It's a pretty big one. Doesn't have 4 engines. Might be a 777. Hard to tell. It's a twin engine, definitely. Looked like either a 7.6 or a triple. It's really annoying when you get up to an intersection in American Truck Simulator. You end up sitting there for 5 real minutes waiting on them to... Because only one car is getting through the darn thing at a time because the freaking turning lanes go at the same time as every other lane. It's so annoying. Las Vegas, downtown Vegas in 1 mile. Wow, we got here quick. Yep, we're taking this exit. Alright, we'll Jake break it a bit and start slowing down. Viva Las Vegas! I'm gonna shift down. I'm just gonna let it coast up this hill. We are turning right. Oops, shit. Over revved just a little bit there. Oh, go down to 4th. Watch the trailer. Alrighty, we'll just camp out in this lane for a while. Speed limit is 30. Now, I have been using... I don't do this in real life. But the difference between driving in real life and driving in game is I do not drive in this game how I drive in real life. For one, I don't drive a truck like this in real life. I do use cruise control. I don't normally use cruise control in slow speed zones like in towns. One reason being... Ooh, look, a blimp. My cruise control on my truck in real life doesn't kick in until 35. It will not let you engage it below that. But it's just easier in American Truck Sim because I'm too lazy. I just use cruise control in these slow zones. Okay, we're going to oversteer just a little bit here so we don't hit anything with the trailer. Yeah, see, the frame rate's down to 40 right now. We're in a city, and it fluctuates a little bit. Helicopter. construction zone. It's not the first time I've been to Vegas. I've been all over the place in my multiplayer profile. Charged is right there. Looks like a American Truck Sim version of a hit the curve a bit there. American Truck Sim version of Best Buy, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a Best Buy if I ever saw one. I like Best Buy. Well, a lot of people don't, but I do. It's a great place when you need a computer part or an electronic part that day and you can't wait for Newegg to send it to you. Alrighty. Drop down to 4th as we pull into the yard. Honk the horn, let them know we're here. Security guard there. On the flashers. Hey bud, dropping off some furniture from LA. How's it going? Ah, this drop-off's fun. Alrighty. Just because I know I'm going to need it, I'm going to bring up the cheat mirror. Laugh at me if you want, but I do need the cheat mirror sometimes. Either that or I'm backing this thing up from external view. Oh, and there's a trailer there. Of course there would be. Sometimes there isn't, but most of the time there is. Alright, put it into 2nd. Watch the trailer. Just point it. Okay, we'll straighten it up. Oop, wrong way. Not the best at backing these things up, but I'm passable. We should clear that trailer. Yeah. I hope we clear it. Maybe actually turn it this way just a hair. Yeah, we've cleared it. I'm not giving it any gas, I'm really just letting it coast. I'm going to start pushing it in this way. I'm trying to look in the mirror, see how much room I got to the back wall. Not a lot, apparently. Wow, I cut that way too shallow. Alright, we'll pull up. Good news is, we'll just have to back it straight in. I've done this parking with this trailer before. Not been this bad. Got it on the first try last time. Alrighty. Just back it this way a little bit. Gotta get right up on that line. Come back. Alright, let's look here. It's in good enough for them, but I want to get it right up against that wall so it's in the gate there. Here we go. Or inch it forward just a bit. Alright. Let's park it. Set the parking brake. Excellent. Yeah, I didn't hit anything for once. Yeah, see, I've leveled up some since the last video. Alright, it is currently... Oh, wow, we did that. We did that really quick. We got enough time for another run. Not in this video, but we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and record a second video. How about that? Alright, so that was this run, LA to Vegas. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.